What's up everyone and welcome to Ola Testing Shit. Today I'm trying out the new Tonex Cab. For the past couple of years it's been more and more common that you actually don't have a guitar amplifier like the traditional guitar amplifier with, either tube or solid state with a guitar speaker and, where a combo or an amplifier in the head creates the guitar tone. But for the past 10-15 years, people have sort of shifted into more of digital solutions like plugins, modelers, stuff like that. And that's where the Tonex Cab comes in to kind of like cater to these people that are using modelers and cabinets, but want something either to play through at home or to have some kind of like a monitor solution when playing live, for instance. So the Tonex Cab is a full range, full response speaker designed for modelers and plugins or whatever. It's more of a PA speaker rather than being a guitar combo amplifier, okay? There's a speaker right here, which is not a guitar speaker or a guitar cabinet speaker. It's more like a hi-fi speaker. And then there's a smaller speaker right here. So that's why you can see this combo of microphones right here, because with a traditional guitar cabinet it's easier to find a spot with one microphone to mic it up, but here since it's more of a you share the different frequencies in between different tweeters and there's bass holes right here, so it's a little bit trickier to mic up. But I really tried my best here where this microphone is miking up the bigger speaker and this is miking up the high end. I don't know if you call it a tweeter or something like that, but I think we should be ready to go. And just because I'm Ola Englund the Swede, a normal guy who would demo something, he would probably couple this Tonex Cab with a Tonex unit, but not Ola the Swede. I brought out the Nano Cortex just because I'm rebellious, I guess. And no, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just trying to further, push the fact that I'm not, a sponsor doing this demo. They did send me this cabinet, but, I can say whatever I want and, no one can dictate what I'm saying or what happens in my videos. It's all up to me, baby. So maybe that's why I picked the Nano Cortex. It's basically a direct competitor to IK Multimedia, but it shouldn't matter because it's still a modeler, much like, anything else. The way this works is that you have 8 different presets on this thing. And you can load in your own impulse responses, which I thought was interesting. Most full range, full response speakers or amps, they're basically just completely dry. And then you have to have a cabinet impulse response on your modeler going into it. But here, you could actually, and I'm going to do this later, but you can actually just connect any pedal and have an impulse response in this thing. So I'm gonna connect the chug pedal later, but let's start with the Nano Cortex. And I got a preset loaded up. And right now, there isn't an impulse response loaded into this thing. However, there are bass, middle, and treble controls, so I can still kind of EQ whatever's happening right here. So let me dial up the treble. So right now the tone and the impulse response is in this thing, the Nano Cortex, and this is just acting as a full range, full response speaker. The preset I'm using is my Powerball capture that I did in a previous video, I think. You have an auxiliary level knob right here, so if you have anything connected to this, like if you have your computer connected and you want to, play music together and all of it going out of the speaker, you can do that. You can just raise this to kind of mix in between the auxiliary and the guitar. But I'm only trying this for guitar right now. Then you have bass, middle, and treble, and then you have something called amp tone. And it's supposed to mimic the sound of a microphone on a cabinet versus live tone, which is more of, I guess, sort of like an in the room type of vibe. So let's adjust that. It's on default, which is 12 o'clock right now. Let's go down to full microphone. Dude, pretty cool. Okay, let's go the complete opposite to crank it up to live. A little bit more mid-focused, I would say. And all these knobs and settings that you have right here, you can save those into these 8 different presets. So you can have, you know, different bass, mid, and treble depending on the preset, actually, which I think is pretty cool. The Tonex Cab has MIDI capabilities, so you can send MIDI to this thing. So like from the Nano Cortex, I can, you know, switch channels with the Nano Cortex, and it would switch the preset on the Tonex Cab, which is really good. And then all the bass, mid, and treble are, you know, individual for the preset. That's cool. I like that. I think in this instance, I really like the mic setting for the amp tone. That it just sounds more alive. And now when I, you know, raise the bass, I can sort of hear a little bit of the limitations of the cabinet, of the size of the cabinet. I mean, this is a moderately, I think that's how I'm going to say it from now on and forever, moderately sized cabinet. And, you know, the bigger the cabinet, the more bass you could sort of deliver. And the bass sounds a little boxy right here, but, you know, for the size of the cabinet, perfectly fair. Okay. Treble. All right, let's see if I can switch preset. Very nice. Dude, I always forget I'm not in drop. I've been playing too much drop tuning lately. Sauce. Okay, so that was a modeler into this thing. Let me connect a chug pedal, just a distortion pedal or a preamp. Okay, it's a preamp. Okay. It is a distortion pedal. It's also a preamp. Whatever you want, just deal with it. Okay. Throwing the Nano Cortex on the floor like a boss, and then let's plug in to the chug pedal right there. And since the chug pedal doesn't have an impulse response in it, this is the time where I can show the built-in impulse responses that I loaded in. Okay, I loaded in my impulse responses into this thing. So, as you can hear right there, there is definitely not an impulse response on that tone right there. It's just... very harsh, but let's go to preset number 1, for instance. You can see that it has an impulse response loaded into it because it's blue. If it's green, it doesn't have an impulse response on that preset, okay? So let's do number 1. I could probably turn it down a little bit. Okay, so on the amp tone, I have it set to 12 o'clock right now, and let's set it to live, which is the complete opposite of microphone. Here it's more, you know, it's more apparent that it's getting scooped when you dial it to mic. So. That sounds good, man. Okay, let's do another preset. We have, here we go. Dude, that sounds pretty kick-ass. Okay, let's, can I, oh, more gain. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, let's switch the impulse response. Dude, I think it sounds great. It's a little bit booming, but I think it sounds good, man. Definitely something I can dial in, you know? Dial down the bass on this. Dude, I think it sounds great. I think I saw in a picture from IK Multimedia that they stacked a couple of these to make a, you know, a bigger stack of these. No, but that, you know, to show that you can use as many of these as possible, and that's gonna, you know, to create your own stack of cabinets, basically. But I think for this, I don't think I would use this live. I don't think it would be powerful enough to deliver the bass for me that I want live. This is more of a monitor situation. However, I think that this is a very, very good product for sitting at home, especially if you have a pedal like this, or, you know, even a metal zone or something like that, and you just connect this straight to it. You know, that's it. Just great. It's just really easy in that sense. It really makes the preamp or the distortion shine when you know, you can just connect this straight into a speaker like this. And for that, I think it's a great product. That's the Tonex Cab for you right there. Hope you enjoyed my little video of it, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye. Nice.